The only way that they win is we retreat, and we're not going to retreat. We're not going to surrender. We're not going to quit. Fight, fight, fight. Amen.
By the looks of it, this year's CPAC event is going exactly how we expected it to.
That's why I'm going to join the Elon Musk and President Trump's movement. My heart goes out to all of you. Fight, fight, fight.
If you're at a rally like this, and at least one Nazi sympathizer is present without protest and decisive condemnation, then you're at a Nazi rally. Plain and simple.
Steve Bannon yesterday did like a little bit of a salute. It almost looked like he was doing a Roman salute or a Nazi salute.
Oh, Lordy.
And you did a little smile afterwards.
Well, he's not a Nazi, so get over it. It's probably a hand gesture.
Case in point, even if Steve Bannon didn't hold Nazi-adjacent beliefs about immigrants and anyone who isn't a white Christian and didn't praise the work of Nazi-linked writers and academics, it would take a serious level of mental gymnastics to convince yourself that what we saw was in any way acceptable or normal.
What were your thoughts on Elon Musk's hand gesture?
The same thing. He is not a Nazi.
That's a gotcha.
It's the...
Would you do that gesture right now?
Hi.
There you go.
But it goes. The hand goes to the chest beforehand.
Love you.
That didn't feel a little weird?
Jason Selvig's face says it all. We're witnessing in real time exactly how fascism and the accompanying sentiments spread and become normalized in societies. And perhaps the most disturbing part of seeing the Republican Party go completely mask off in recent months is how enthusiastically the base has accepted everything.
Saying from my heart.
Okay. Oh, well, you just did it there.
Yeah. That's not a Nazi salute.
I felt slightly uncomfortable when you did it, but that's fine. Happens, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Just as a Jew, just World War II was like, whoa, so many millions of people, and so when people are doing the Nazi salute in one of the major parties, I'm kind of like, whoa, this is a dystopian hellscape. I'm saying it feels a little dystopian when it's like, oh, they were joking, or they did it, they just waved wrong or something.
It's like it goes out with my heart.
Yeah, there you did it again. All right.
Davram Stiefler is spot on here. It is dystopian to see the party in control of all three branches of government openly embrace some of the talking points, policy positions, and iconography of an objectively evil institution that we once proudly celebrated defeating. We should be dancing on the grave of Nazi ideology, but you shouldn't be all that surprised at the revival given our country's white supremacist history and institutions and the right wing's embrace of authoritarianism.
Do you actually work for ICE?
No, not at all. Nope.
Explain the outfit.
It's $29.99 on Amazon. I would recommend buying a small if you're my size. This one's a little too loose for my liking. But yeah, if you want some entertainment, wear this and go to a Home Depot in a sanctuary city like where I live right now, Washington, D.C., and you'll see all the illegals, not all of them, but you can maybe see a lot of them start to run away, and you feel like a group fitness instructor. It's really good.
And you actually think that's funny?
I think it's hilarious, absolutely. What's not funny is them illegally...
There you have it, everybody. One of the worst people I've seen here at CPAC, and that's saying something.
Cosplaying as an ICE officer and relishing in traumatizing and intimidating people for simply existing and trying to earn better lives for themselves and their families is next level demonic. And in my opinion, anyone doing this should be prosecuted for an ethnic intimidation hate crime. But that's sadly wishful thinking with Trump's plan to stuff the legal system with his loyalists.
Hey guys, quick break in the action. I have a new show coming out called The Rick Strom Show. It is going to be awesome. I'm interviewing musicians, athletes, producers, writers, journalists, authors, sports doctors. Go check it out at youtube.com/@TheRickStrom Show. Also be sure to throw me a follow on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky. It can all be found in the description box below. Thank you.
And what is your first and last name?
Brandon Fellows, yes.
And so you were pardoned by Donald Trump. Now you've got the ICE immigration shirt. What are you doing with that?
What am I doing? I mean, it's just, hey, it's a good political statement. Get lots of compliments from it. I got to say, you're the first guy today that didn't like it in here.
You can't even get him to put the trash in the trash can.
Oh.
What do you think that comes down to? Leadership?
Yeah.
And if you could give a message to Donald Trump, what would it be?
Thank you for doing what you do. Every day feels like Christmas. Every day feels like Christmas now. It feels even better than the first time.
Considering that signals being sent by the administration and its allies, Trump refusing to step down at the end of his term is a legitimate possibility that the base would welcome with almost zero resistance.
And so you would vote for Donald Trump in a third term?
Yeah, I think I would.
And what do you think about the Constitution?
I'm a constitutionalist.
What about the 22nd Amendment that would prohibit him from running for a third term?
Yeah, it would. I would bother me, but
But you would still get your vote.
you would still get my vote.
But do you think that having a king goes with the American way of life?
It's just like they calling Elvis the king. King of rock and roll. Michael Jackson's the king of rock and roll. What's the difference? He's the king of the presidency for us.
He's the king of the presidency.
He is the king of presidency, and I believe that's what he was referring to. And he is our king.
And that's playing to the top of your intelligence. You don't think he meant that he was the king?
No.
Would you like to see Donald Trump run a third time?
Certainly, I think constitutionally he can do that if he chooses.
He can run for a third term?
As far as I know, if it's non-contiguous terms, it's sort of one of those nether worlds.
You'd be in favor of them changing the Constitution for him to run for a third term?
Yeah, unless he turns into a Biden after 3 years. Then no.
Regardless of whichever political party you support, it's always a major red flag when not only the voter base, but the party itself is floating changing or flat out ignoring the Constitution to keep their chosen leader in power, especially when he's bankrolled by the world's richest clown.
I am become meme. Yeah, pretty much. I'm living the meme. It's like there's living the dream and there's living the meme, and it's pretty much what's happening, you know.
But I'm with Elon. I'm with the hair plug Hitler himself, Elon Musk.
Fraudulent payments.
The rough estimate from Government Accountability Office is over $500 billion of fraud a year. $500 billion.
And how long at a time?
Per year.
Per year? On Social Security?
No, on all...
on all government.
On all entitlements.
All entitlements.
All
okay,
entitlements, yeah.
Yeah.
This is what it's always been about, cutting us off from the vital services our labor funds, all to siphon it into the pockets of the billionaire class and multinational corporations. Fascists and capitalists always align together when the going gets tough, and we're the only ones who can dig ourselves out of this mess.
If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.